Hello, my name is Sherry Sanders and I'm a county agricultural agent working in White County as a part of the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture. Welcome to Agriculture. This series is designed to promote and showcase women working in the field of agriculture in this state. This month we are featuring Sarah Bramall. Sarah is a Small Farms Program Coordinator for the University of Arkansas System, and she makes her home in Prairie Grove with her family. And this is her story.
So my job is Small Farms Program Coordinator, and that is really, I am a soft funded position. So when I first started, they had a Beginning Farmer and Rancher Development Program grant through USDA NIFA. And they also had a Small and Medium-Sized Farms Program grant through, again, USDA NIFA. And both of these grants brought together some really rich educational pieces that they needed someone to be able to handle. So to get out and help train farmers and, bring those communication pieces, whether it be online. So when I first started, I was like, yeah, this all sounds great, but what am I actually doing? So the grants that they had written were specifically for beginning farmers, but mostly for military veteran farmers. And how can we help this population that is coming back from doing this ultimate sacrifice job for us and serving for our country? What can we do to serve them? And how can we help them find a job, a financially supportive job in agriculture? When we talk to these vets, it's incredible to hear how, just getting home and actually putting their hands in the dirt is so much more healing than anything else. Going to an 8-to-5 job is not what they want to be doing, at least for some of them. And being able to find this type of work was incredible for them. So that is what I get to do. I get to work with these veterans, and I get to teach them about farming, and I get to connect them with the resources that we have. And in just I guess I started in 2015, so almost 10 years. In just that time, the resources that are now available that weren't available when I first started, the change is huge. Everyone is seeing this population come into farming and what we can do to help them, and what trainings we can have. And so that was, I guess since that time, we are now about to be put in our third BFRDP grant since then. And that was the second one, so 5 rounds, which is incredible of getting to do this work. And I also I get to teach a couple of classes on campus. So I teach professionalism to our juniors and seniors in poultry science, which is super rewarding for me. We get to talk about interviewing and resumes and just their professional skills. And then I also teach a small sustainable farms class, and that is open to anyone in the university. And I think one of the coolest things about that class is every semester I have the most variety, probably of any class that a class has on campus. Kinesiology students, biology students. Sometimes there's ag students, but not always. I have communications, I have English, I have elementary education, and it's all these kids who are like, hey, I want to know, how could I grow my own food? Or I want to know how to know where my food comes from. And so that's really rewarding to get to teach them. And it's a short class, so we pack a whole lot of stuff in real fast. But I do that, and then I also, now that I understand the grants a little bit more, I help with the grant proposals, and I help with the financials, and just kind of keeping things smooth. We have in our department, in the poultry science department, we have a USDA department housed in there, which is super cool, all the opportunities that are available for this cross-collaborative research between the Division of Ag and the USDA Ag Research Service. And so getting to see how both of those entities work and work together with them. So I kind of try to be maybe the liaison, in the middle, the person who communicates back and forth saying, oh, we need, maybe this agreement number, or can we do this research here, so that's really fun. I get to work with both sides, and I understand a little bit of the government side and hopefully a lot more of the division side. But that's kind of where I'm at.